it's Cassidy here from Natural Selection. You might notice something a little bit different about me, right? Notice anything? Anything? I don't know, anything? Yes, that's right. My hair is straight. I'm just getting back to San Francisco from New York City, where I've spent the past week doing all sorts of curly fun stuff, such as the pool party, and meeting other bloggers and touring around different beauty supply stores. But yesterday I had a little bit of an adventure in Harlem, and I went up there to check out what the hair scene was like, see what naturals stuff was going on up there. And one of the main reasons I wanted to go up there was because I've always heard about Dominican hair shops. And so I took a tour of a couple of them, and you know, by the end of it, I was like, okay, well, I'm up here, I might as well try it, hear what all of this great buzz is all about. So I did it, and this is the result. So I had it done yesterday afternoon. My hair is pretty dang straight. I'm actually pretty impressed with how straight they got it. There's a little piece, and the reason I wanted to record this video, a little piece up front that's starting to get its texture back to it, which is great. But in general, they did a good job. I mean, good job of straightening it. It's really long, as you can see. I can't believe how long my hair has gotten. I mean, this is almost longer than my hair ever was when I had it relaxed. So to me, that's just crazy. But the thing is that I don't really feel like myself. I feel like myself like from a couple of years ago, and it's so weird to have had this hairstyle or something very similar for so long, and now that I've had natural curly hair for such a long time and it's become such a part of who I am, that every time I look in the mirror I'm like, whoa, and it's such a big change. You know, walking home, my roommate was like, whoa, first thing he said to me before even saying hello. So it's a really distinct difference. The other thing is that I just feel as though my natural hair is more distinctive, and it's more who I am, and I feel as though wearing my hair in this style, while, you know, it does look nice, I will give it that, like, it's a nice, slick, sleek style that I can pull back into a ponytail. My friends were joking that I look like Frida Kahlo. Ready for it? I have to do my Frida pose. Look like Frida Kahlo. I just don't feel as though it suits me. And I like my curls, and I miss them. And as they were blow drying out the last section, I could see the little ringlet sitting there. I was like, oh, I'm kind of sad to see them go for a little bit. But here's to hoping that they will be back. I will say that, you know, while I did do this as just an as a bit of an experiment, I am always nervous about straightening my hair. I was absolutely sure that they put on a lot of heat protectant while they're doing the blow drying process, but at the same time, I always get nervous that, you know, about the potential of heat damage and what that will mean for Lola and her curls to come back. So I'll have to film a video about the process, about how I'm going to bring my little Lolitas, my little boing boing curls back into my hair. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do probably a mixture of steam treatments and protein deep conditioners, and it probably will take a few days because my hair has been thoroughly brushed out, that it's going to take a bit for my curls to regain their definition, which is fine. I was due for a trim going into this blow drying process, and I'm fairly convinced that the parts of my hair that needed a trim probably didn't survive the heat damage, or the heat of what it took to do this. You know, maybe they did, but I don't know. Nothing's split and nothing's breaking, but my ends do feel roughed, and even the stylist said that I needed a trim. But it's actually, looking at it now, it's good to see that there's no splitting, and there was no breakage, so that's good. And the fact that this side is already starting to recurl is good. But yeah, an interesting experience. I'm going to be summing up a lot more of the experience on naturallycurly.com, so stay tuned for that post coming soon. about my experience in the Dominican salons. It's been an adventure, I will say. It was absolutely an adventure. I had to reach deep into my pockets to use my Spanish skills. There are some words that I just realized that I don't know in Spanish, but I do know some of them, like ¿Por qué hay tanto humo? Why is there so much smoke? You know? But it was good, and it didn't take that long, and it wasn't very expensive. But I do have some thoughts, and they're still formulating. But I will be able to say more conclusively what those thoughts are once my curls are back. My one thing that I did think about is that I probably shouldn't have done a straightening style when I was A, visiting a place that was so humid, New York City, and B, flying back to a place that's known for having a lot of precipitation and dense fog. So I feel as though this is going to be a very short-lived thing. I kind of miss the volume of my hair, so maybe as it starts to puff back up, I'll put in some braids or do a twist out or something like that, because, you know, the difference is that the texture is still very much a natural texture. It doesn't feel like my hair is relaxed. It definitely has some more, the strands are more substantial, and I can absolutely feel that difference in my hair still. But yeah, right? Wild. I can say that I will probably not do this very much, and I probably won't do it again, but you know, for a change in scenery, why not? It's hair, and hair is hair, and it's here to be, you know, it's here to have fun with, and I'm glad to be able to, you know, be able to experiment and adventure, because that's what this journey is all about. So on that note, just wanted to give a little quick glimpse of what's going on with my hair, because it is very different. So stay tuned in the next few days as my hair regains its curl, and stay tuned again for my full article about the experience on naturallycurly.com. Goodbye from San Francisco. It was really, really fun to be in New York, but I'm very glad to be back on the West Coast.